Hey everybody, this screencast is going to focus primarily on using the Safari web browser with your MacBook. So the Safari web browser is actually a built-in internet browser on every MacBook, and to locate it you might have to go into the applications window. So if your dock is not up, and if it's not in your dock, if you can't find it in there, the easiest way to find it in all other applications for that matter is to make sure that it says Finder beside the Apple logo. And what you want to do is you want to click on File and New Finder window. And after that you're going to get all of your options as far as your computer. So I'm going to go into Applications, and then I see Safari, so I'll double tap on it. And after I double tap on that, it launches the browser. So let's kind of point out some important stuff on the Safari browser. One of the things that you want to make sure you be able to locate is the share button. So that anytime you have a square with an arrow pointed up, no matter what you're on, so if you go to, this is the home page that it launches on automatically, so when I click on the share button, those are my options as far as how do I want to share this web page. I can add a bookmark. I can use AirDrop to send that to another device, another Apple device. I can click on Notes. So there's pretty much a plethora of options to choose from. I'm just going to click on Notes, for example. So when I click on Notes, it basically goes in and makes a note of what I'm looking at. That's a good feature if you happen to find an article and you don't want to save it as a note or something like that. That would be a handy thing to do. Also, if you hover, you can see what actually each button does. The plus button is always going to create you a new tab, so you can have multiple tabs in the Safari web browser. If you click on this guy right here, this is actually the sidebar. So when I click on it, I basically have my favorites, my bookmarks, if you will, and then I got reading list, and I have subscription accounts. So like your RSS news feeds and whatnot. But let's say I wanted to go to this particular link about Mac, and I'm doing some personal research on the MacBook, and so then I click on MacBook, and after I get there I want to save this as a bookmark. What I'll need to do then, I do it a variety of different ways. I can click on the share button and just select add bookmark, and then you're going to choose, do you want to put it in the bookmarks folder, your top sites, or your favorites in regards to your bookmark. So if you just want it in your bookmarks, you select bookmarks and then click on add, and as far as where they are, up here at the top, so anytime you launch a program, it will be displayed of what that program is called. So in this case we're in the web browser. So if I click on bookmark, I can go and select show favorites. I can click on show bookmarks. I can even add bookmarks from here, and you've seen where I just added under the bookmarks the Apple ones, but I'm going to go show bookmarks, and so when I click show bookmarks, there's that most recent bookmark that I saved for MacBook. Besides bookmark, to the left you have the history, so you can clear the history if you like. You can show your browsing history. The view, so you can go in and zoom in, zoom out. Full screen, that's another good feature, so you can get there from here. You can also click on the green button and that will take the browser full screen. Spelling and grammar, emojis and symbols if you want to use that. The file, you can export as a PDF, so any web page that you go to can turn into a PDF. You can also go here to get a new tab, a new window. So if I want a completely new window, I'll go File, New Window, and now it's I have two windows, and so the difference between windows, these two are called windows. I just minimize that one. To take this away, I'm just going to click right here. So, but this is a window, and this would be a tab. Anytime I have multiple guys like this, those are called tabs. One last thing, as far as Safari web browser goes, as far as basics goes, is when you click on Safari and you click on Preferences, you're going to see a whole list of options pertaining to the Safari web browser. So this will be something that we'll cover in more detail in another video, but just as we explored the system preferences, so too does Safari have its own individual preferences. So, like save passwords, security, privacy, so on and so forth. I would encourage you to check that out and kind of make the browser experience your own by clicking on the drop-down box. And it's pretty self-explanatory when you get in there, but definitely go in and check some of these things out that might be more in your own personal preference than anything else, really. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and hope you guys have a good day.